So, if Bungie had had its way on March 2nd, Destiny 2's DLC would have dropped and been a smash hit. A couple days later, Marathon would have dropped on March 5th. Massive success, massive player numbers, massive revenue, massive awards, massive hit. Guys, this is Bungie's hope and dream. But you're going to hope in one hand and crap in the other because this dream is really a nightmare. Bungie is on fire. Destiny 2's rocking the lowest numbers it's ever had. And guys, Marathon, its popularity is falling faster than Star Wars. But here's the thing. I've got some news, some good news specifically about Marathon that might actually be saving the game. So, kick the intro and let's get into it.
Here's the guy who's just in the nick of time. What does that make us? Big damn heroes, sir. Ain't we just? Run!
Get to the chopper!
The rendezvous is 10 to 12 miles away. You think the chopper's gonna wait?
Dylan, we make a stand now. There will be nobody left to go to the chopper.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chopper, and I'm back with another video to talk about that company, Bungie, that makes a couple games we love to hate and we love to hate watch and we love to hate play. Those games are Marathon and Destiny. Now, usually a lot of our videos of late have been kind of dark and toxic on the fact that this company is not doing very well. But today I come to you with some actual good news for once, and that makes me happy because I'm tired of always reporting bad things about a game and a company I really like. So I'm not going to waste your time and my time. We're going to get right into this one today, guys, because we got a little bit to talk about. So check this out. Now it says launch, learnings, and what's next. The short version, TLDR, guys. I'm going to be a little faster than that. The first season of Marathon, we've created a strong core community. Okay, if you want to call your small player base a strong core community, sure. It says we're embarking on multi-season journey built around the growing community. We're looking to solve some pain points for players, making the game less grindy and more rewarding. God, imagine if they had done that for Destiny, not giving us the shit portal. That would have been so nice. And it says making improvements to things like the UI, matchmaking, game meta, solo duos, smoothing out onboarding. They're also going to be building up more of the core game, adding in new fun and mind-bending content, new and updated zones, runner shells, combatants, weapons, loot, and more. Building systems to make progressing more interesting. Then they said, we want to build more survival experiences for different moods. Like if you want a full sweat or just lean back and chill. And then it says, exploring more pure PvP, PvE, and PvP-Lite experience. What did they just say? Exploring more pure PvP, PvE, and PvP-Lite experiences. It says, we're testing some experiences in Season 2 around PvE and PvP-Lite modes. I'm at a loss for words here. This is not something I actually thought they would do. I thought they might take it free to play. I thought they might tone it down a little, but I never thought they would go PvE. And this is actually kind of interesting because for the first time, I'm suddenly interested in this game. What about you guys? Does this news change anything for you? Do you find yourself suddenly interested in Marathon knowing that you could play a PvE only version? No invasions, no other players. Get in, get your loot, have fun, hang out with your friends. I'm picked. My interest is definitely paying attention. And here's the thing. If we go over to the other side, we can look at this and it says, Bungie experiments with PvE only mode in Marathon. Said Marathon's game director Joe Ziegler recently confirmed plans to begin experimenting with pure PvE and PvP-Lite modes into Season 2 of Marathon. We want to build more survival experiences in different moods, like if you want a full sweat or lean back and chill. This is a really good thing, guy, because the reality is this. Extraction shooters are for the sweaty, the ultra elite players that just want to get in and grind their asses off on the hardest content and fight against each other, sweating the hell out of their controllers or their keyboards. But for the vast majority of us that play, when we can, that work long days and have jobs that take up a lot of our time and relationships and friends and family, sometimes we just want to get home, put our feet up, grab a controller, sit back at our desk, kick up to the keyboard, and just relax and have fun. And that's where Destiny games really drew a lot of players in because you had that experience. But games like Marathon, which is just a pure extraction shooter experience, which is just hardcore, you're not going to find your moderate gamers, your middle ground gamers. You're not going to find your casuals in there because they aren't going to be able to be successful in there. And people aren't going to play games that they suck at because they're going to hate it. So having something like this in the game, having the ability to get in there and have fun, put your feet up, chill with your boys, chill with your girls, chill with your friends, it's an awesome idea. And I don't know why they didn't do this from the start. So let's get back to it. It says, in Arc Raiders, there's a bit more room for cooperative gameplay, and you'll often encounter groups of players playing mechanical instruments together, forging apricots or battling some of the massive mechanized threats known as Arc. There's a lot of backstabbing, of course, but there's also a ton of friendly raiders. Then it says, in the current state, Marathon doesn't exactly encourage those friendly moments and laid back looting runs quite as much as Arc Raiders. And that's why we're seeing Bungie begin to test the waters. Well, we're seeing it because their numbers are horrible and they need to do something to get back money on this massive investment. No matter what the hardcore fanboys tell you in the forums or on Twitter or wherever you're seeing it, this game is not doing good. They keep trying to post it's about MAU. They keep trying to post it's about numbers. But the only numbers that are really going to matter is the fact that the game's almost 200 million in the hole. And to try and fix it, they're going to have to spend tens of millions more to do it. So it says, anytime you're gripping your precious loot, every moment as you creep your way to the exfil while sprinting on your head around like your chicken to make sure another runner doesn't drop in on you. This is a thing, guys. One of the biggest extraction shooters out there isn't a PvP extraction shooter. It's Helldivers 2, and it is a smash hit. We've seen the numbers. If this game had dropped with PvE only modes and PvP modes as well, so the elite and the sweaty can go get their game on and the PvE players can go in and have fun and enjoy themselves, it would have sold a hell of a lot more and made a hell of a lot more money. But they didn't. They decided to cater to a crew that really is a small percentage of the player base of their games. Because as I said, the moderates and the casuals aren't tuning in for games like this. Only the sweaties and the elites are. And they're not going to maintain a $200 to $300 million game, no matter what they tell you. And this is the problem. And I want to show you why, because guys, this is the terrifying thing right now with this. And I want you to see this. This is Marathon's numbers right now. Right now, this is the numbers that they have. 9,933 players. I want you to look at this. This is the decline they are seeing on a regular basis. This is the numbers that Sony and Bungie are looking at. But I want to show you something that's even more terrifying because, guys, this is not good. And I'm not going to even bullshit you. This is where it gets bad because this is Destiny 2's numbers. It is 1,300 more people on Steam right now than a brand new game. A game that just had a year and a half of shit content is now 1,300 ahead of your newest game. This is the problem here for Bungie, and this is what they're facing, and this is why that they're having to step to this drastic measure. But the reality is, guys, and I want to know what you feel about it. Tell me, do you think this is drastic? Are you interested in this now? Do you want to play? Because Bungie doing this signifies that no, this game is not doing good. This game is not successful right now. And the fact that they're putting in PvP-Lite and PvE into an extraction shooter should show you everything you need to know about it. But this will reach far more players now because the casuals will now be interested. The middle ground players will now be interested. The good players are now going to be interested. Are you going to be interested? Let me know. Because as I said, I am considering buying this game now. I want to have a fun time, and I don't want to go in and sweat my asses off. Are they going to give us cryo? Who knows? We don't know what this is going to entail. But what I can tell you is this, from my opinion, that rose is very much alive. We might want to get a vase and put that bitch in some water and slap some Miracle Grow in there because I think that this game might suddenly have a pulse. And I think that this game could get healthy very quickly if this pans out. Now, there are some people, of course, that are not happy with this because it's the internet. And of course, you're going to find people that are pissed off about it. And let's take a look real quick. As it says, so once again, Bungie had no clear direction for their game and now scramble to put something together. Next, we'll be getting a 6-man raid. They're going to need to limit the loot. Quit playing a while ago since I only have 1 or 2 days a week to even play for ranked or archive with my schedule. Like I said, the casuals and the moderates, they're not going to tune in and they will eventually bail. There's one right there. Then it says, finally, this is what I wanted. And don't get me wrong, I like fighting against real players, but it's nice being able to against only AI. Then he goes, I really hope they keep the extraction shooter losing loot aspect in PvE. I guarantee you this mode will be short-lived. Oh, they are definitely done with D2. Marathon fanboy saying this game is a 10-10 perfect generational game with absolutely no flaws. I think this is one of the things I'm more excited for. I love the PvP in this game, but after getting stomped by every squad left and right, what am I going to do? And that's it, guys. You're looking at a 50-50 split here. Of course, this is a small bit of resources to pull from, but this is a very big portion of the reality. This game will be far better off with a PvE aspect. And whether you agree with me or not, and if you don't, let me hear about it. If you do, let me hear about it, because this is what's going to happen. And I wouldn't be surprised if by season 4, season 5, PvE becomes the predominant factor with Marathon. So guys, let me know what you think. I've been asking you, I've been wanting to know what you hear. Does this sound good to you? Are you hearing something that's worth tuning into now? Are you hearing something that's going to make you pick up that controller, kick into that keyboard, and log into Marathon? Because I want to know. So let me hear it. But as always, guys, a like and a sub go a long way. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in what we're doing, I appreciate you tuning in. If I haven't earned that like, if I haven't earned that sub yet, I'm going to keep making content and I'm going to keep trying because I'm here for you guys. I'm just a guy that works full-time, that comes home and likes to talk about games with you all. So, guys, as always, till the next time, I hope that wherever this video finds you in time, you are having a most excellent time. And I hope you guys have a most awesome. So till the next time, be excellent to one another. Later, guys.